So ranking every fighting game top tier, one of the things that I really have enjoyed in my time making YouTube videos, not posting shit to YouTube videos, was all like the very tier list, like ranking all my mains or like ranking like the best archetypes in fighting games and stuff like that. So of course, Lord Jamcroft's friend of the channel, ranking every fighting game top tier is right up my alley. So I'm really interested in watching this.
Who is the most top tier? That is the question.
That is the question
I want to investigate.
And we will see if we agree.
And I have made a very scientific tier list where I'm going to be ranking a bunch of different top tiers from a bunch of different games throughout fighting game history. So I've got some rules here. Rule number one, I'm limiting myself to one character per game. Always the best character in each individual game.
There's no other rules. There's a video that I unfortunately did not finish, trying to gather all the Evo results since Street Fighter 4 to see who won. Basically, the thesis of the video was top tiers win. Basically, top tiers win big tournaments was the thesis. But I never finished it because some people just took too long. But that was gonna be like an hour and a half or 2 hour video. It's so fucking long. Because if you're thinking like 2008, so that's almost 20 years worth of Evo. And then every Evo has bare minimum 6 games.
We're going to start out with the first tier here, which I'm going to call the almost balanced tier. Okay, these are characters where, yes, they are top tier and they are probably the best character in their respective game, but they're close to the other characters and they don't have anything that's that insane that makes them like completely broken and game breaking. And the first one I want to talk about, a character who is a very hot button topic right now,
SF6
is going to be Mai in Street Fighter 6.
Dude, all the people who don't play GG, who's mad about Jam, they should boot up 6. No? Mai is right here. And I have heard nobody get mad at Mai's redesign. You can make a character attractive wearing clothes. You know what I mean? Drive needs to learn from this. No Kappa. But like, they do it though. I think the biker fit looks better at SF6. It's her costume too. That's what I would play if I was trying to be at EWC.
Yes, she is really good overall. She's just super solid, not a lot of weaknesses, and she does have some abusable tools, but she's not like far and away the best character, and nothing that she has is that crazy over the top broken, in my opinion. Next up, I'm going to add another very current...
I had one Capcom Cup, but people cried about Mai. Do you know how many comments I got from fucking Anji players when I posted my tier list, dude? The Anji community, I didn't know I could make them hate me more. Honestly, it's a talent. How do I do it, man? How do I do it? Truthfully, they're like, oh, there's not even Anji in AWT. I'm like, whose fault is that? Almost everyone says Biker sucks. I say she's aight. I say Biker's aight. And I almost made it. I got like 19th, 20th. Both Anji players and I would like it if we agreed that he wasn't that good because they nerfed him. That would, you know, then I will say he's not that good.
Character. This is going to be Hotaru from Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. So it's worth pointing out we are still very, very fresh in the Season 2 patch of City of the Wolves. At the time of filming, we don't really know where the meta is going to shake out, but I'm sure things are going to be a little different. But we're talking mostly about Season 1, where Hotaru was pretty comfortably at the top of the tier list.
I remember playing like early on, how fucking privileged this is. Like, okay, in system games, the perfect example of like a system game of someone just having everything, and you're like, damn, like she just has a good back walk, you could barely safe jump her, you know, she does mad damage, she has a command grab, so it's, you know, you can't 50-50 people in this game. I'm going like this. So having a command grab is such a big advantage too. Like, she just has everything.
But again, I don't think she has anything that is that broken. She just kind of has everything.
Yes.
And she doesn't really have any flaws either. She has one of the best fireballs, some of the best rev blows.
Fast also.
Third and final character who I wanted to put in the almost balanced tier. You guys might get mad at me.
Woo! He's right though. He's fitting. He's fitting on this.
That he's almost balanced, but
he's fitting. He's fitting. He actually is fitting, even though he's fucking broken as hell. I actually think Echo's broken, but he's spitting. Nah, he's broken. He's broken. He's capping. Never mind.
So again, Echo has been top tier for basically like the entire...
He's been top tier for 10 years if you think about it.
He also kind of unintuitively has one of the best assists in the game. I don't know why it is this way, but his assist where he just flies across the screen at you is crazy good. The range and the speed on that are really crazy. It's like they tried to balance him in a few ways. Like they kind of wanted his mid-screen bread and butters to not be that good if you don't spend meter. Does that really matter? Because you just like get in the opponent's face and control them for the entire match and just mix them up to death. So yeah, Echo really, really crazy. One pattern you'll see here is these are all characters from the modern era. I think modern games, you know, tend to be more balanced. But
yeah, I've actually been entertaining this for a potential collab, but the opposite. So instead of like more broken, I'm talking about like more bad. Like bad character, worse characters. Outside of like the top being lower, the bottom is higher in modern games too. It's been a while since I did. Yo, you guys actually don't know what bad looks like. Okay, if you played Strive since the beginning, you've seen bad. By the way, if you played Strive from the beginning, like Beta Faust, for example, you've seen bad. But if you're like, this is another reason why I was talking about like, oh, they should look at giving season 1 and 2 characters new special moves. There are people who are doing pretty good in tournaments right now, like getting like top 16, top 8 right now, who started Strive in season 3, which is 3 years ago. So there are some people who are playing who they just don't know what that is. Right?
I think I'm going to call this next tier like a solid top 1. So these are characters where I feel like everyone can agree they're definitely number 1 in the game, but they are not like so broken that they're game breaking and the entire meta revolves around them. There are other characters that you will see. And first up, we're going to talk about Luke, but this is SF5.
Oh, 5 Luke.
Returning the clock back. You know, I think you could maybe say similar to Hotaru. This is a character who kind of just does everything. Everything he has in his kit is basic.
There's a pretty good, I think, Brian F video about this exact topic as far as Luke.
Another one who I think is down here, you know, we're going to turn back the clock a little bit and talk about Lab Coat 21. Yes,
Dude, the Dragon Ball players talk about this character like she's a fucking hydrogen bomb. And I think in my history of playing fighting games, she's like the 7th to 10th top 1 character I've seen. So a Dragon Ball player's problem is when they feel like they have to play the character. That's why they freak out about her. No matter what they tell you, that is truthfully the problem. No matter what someone who plays this game tells you. Because by the way, I also play this game. Actual issue over all things is that you felt like you had to. That's the biggest thing. Besides all the shit that she actually does, the top violation is it hurts extra for that game because one, it's a Dragon Ball game. She's a fanfiction character. They made her for this game. I mean, I love her, by the way. I was very happy when they had this character. So she's not an actual Dragon Ball character. I mean, she is, but like she's not from like the show. All the balance changes they do in DBFZ, so that is above all the specifics that she actually does, because there's actually a lot of bullshit that she does. That is the true sin. I think part of my mythos is that the community pushed really hard for her to get banned. People are going to get mad at what I'm about to say, but what I'm saying is true. Dragon Ball players have no creativity, right? And it's an esport. So when something is shown to be really good, especially top tier, they will pick it. Bardock broken, everyone picks Bardock. GT broken, everyone picks GT. UI Goku's broken, everyone picks UI. So 21. So basically, if they have the thought of like they pick the character and they're just immediately doing shit, they're just like, oh, it's broken, I'm just gonna play. They're not good. Most Dragon Ball players are not actually good at coming up with concepts for teams. That is team games, but it's an extra extreme in Dragon Ball because it's so easy to pick up a character in Dragon Ball. In like Marvel 3, it's easy to pick up a character in Marvel 3, but as the game is on and on and on, like the game's more than like 13, 14 years old now. Let's say like Nova is easy to pick up, right? Let's say like day 1, Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3. Ultimate was Marvel Capcom 3. Nova is easy to pick up. In 2026, Nova is probably not easy to pick up. He probably is actually easy to pick up, but he's so developed that like what an experienced Nova player will tell you to do is not easy to do. So that's what I mean. When a team, and this game is being like actively updated, right? Not talking about what she does is broken. I'm not saying she's not a broken character, but the number one sin of this character is that specifically the players feel like they have to play her. Can't super dash at her.
And she
can't super dash at her. Very, very, very important. She's also tall, but so like here's another example of like people feel like something is like that. So like they nerfed fuzzies because people felt like they couldn't play tall characters. So she is like Majin 21 and then Labco 21. They're both tall, but she never had to deal with that. Like, she has the damage reduction thing. Like, she just has
ability
all, like, so much shit.
Debuff the opponent.
And funny enough, the most broken shit in Dragon Ball is all stuff people asked for. And then the devs go, here you go. And then immediately people go, it's broken, ruins the game. Such as, there's no mix-ups. They add Bardock. Jumping is too good. Neutral is too good. Characters don't do enough damage. They add GT. Defense is not good enough. They add UI. Oh, the damage is too high. They add 21. I like 21 here because she's a baddie and I love her. But you could actually swap GT here. So the only difference between Lab Coat and GT is they actually tried a tournament with banning Lab Coat. There was a huge debate around banning GT for months. Yeah, I kind of was thinking, it's like, what would you rather have? It's like, play against her longer and hate it because of the debuff, or watch GT Goku combo you for like 20 seconds. Because he's like, Kamehameha, and then he goes like this. He goes, Spirit Bomb. He goes, and the mega bullshit. Oh my god, I fucking saved this shit for nationals, bro. You could change the data of his Spirit Bomb, so like you could get him to be higher on Spirit Bomb and do his fucking power pole, like the fucking hop power pole off screen, and 50-50 them off screen. It's so fucking dumb. I missed out playing Lab Coat. I should have held out for Lab Coat. That's not a rat. That's my friend. When people call him a rat, I get mad because he legitimately fixed the game.
Undisputed top one in the respective game is going to be Elena from Ultra Street Fighter 4. So maybe one of the most detested characters. She has super long range normals. She has incredible hit confirms. Almost any hit is going to lead into very high damage. She builds a lot of meter. She can combo off of her overhead. She has an amazing slide that goes under fireballs, but
her walk speed is fucking insane.
The thing that I think a lot of people remember her for is her healing, her Ultra 2.
Also, she's like impossible to whiff punish. Who would I play in SF4? Elena. Is what I would say. I'm lying. I played Ken, and then Sea Viper, and then Makoto. She sucked. I played Cammy. I played Cammy for a while. There's footage of me playing SF4 when I'm learning Cammy. I should have played Cammy from the beginning, frankly. She really suited me. I don't remember when I said it about character rosters, but I was like, this is SF4 launch character roster. And all the comments are like, there's 25 characters on launch SF4. You're lying. And I'm like, no, the arcade launch is this. The fuck. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking.
Which she just keeps healing, and that's like more damage that I have to do.
That's like Axel on crack.
So yes, I think she was. But now, okay, we're gonna move up one more tier here.
Broken?
And we're getting
soft broken.
Really broken now. I think we're gonna call these guys game breaking. Okay. These characters are actually top tier to the point where, they break the rules of the game.
HC? Launch?
They dominate the meta. They gatekeep the
Leroy.
Rest of the tier list. Let's talk about these guys. First up, I'm going to put
Storm. Yeah, but that's an African queen, so it's okay.
Sentinel is really close, but Storm, she has the tri-jump, so she's an amazing rushdown character. She has the ability to float at the top of the screen, lots of air movement. She can build a lot of meter. The Storm Sentinel delayed hyper combo, which is a very broken and high damaging combo. She has an infinite on Sentinel. She is just the epitome of a character that does everything. Great rushdown, great runaway, great damage. While we're talking about Marvel, why don't we include Ultimate Marvel vs. Cap?
Did he make the video on how Zero is top tier in every game that he's in? I was like, dude, if they add Zero to Guilty Gear, I gotta switch mains.
3-0. So I think there's a few characters that you could maybe argue for top one in Marvel 3. We got Morrigan, Virgil, stuff like that. Maybe Dark Phoenix, but Zero.
Actually, Dark Phoenix is really anti-hype, actually. Actually, Dark Phoenix is incredibly cringe. I thought you liked top tiers. I think the way that Phoenix wins is very cringe. That being said, I also don't like team games, so I would play it. I'm not saying I wouldn't play it. I just think it's cringe.
It's a very, very difficult situation once he gets one hit. And when he's trying to get that hit, he has some really amazing tools. He has his charged buster shot, which is super powerful, just goes through all the projectiles. His install super...
Oh, it was a mirror? Oh, I didn't know it was a mirror. Oh, I didn't know they played a mirror in grand finals. Oopsie. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I just know Jabril won. Would you play ZMC? I am open to playing ZMC, yes. I would like to play Morrigan, though, because team games are war. So, for example, I don't like Teen Gohan. I don't like him. I like Trunks. And that's why I like Gotenks, because he's half Trunks. But I did play Goten. I don't like Broly. You think I fucking like Broly? I want to play Morgan. But I play him. Honestly, he fixes the game when I'm playing the game. So even if I think Dark Phoenix is cringe, you can call assists. So are you gonna lie? I loved Roshi assist. It was assist. I loved the assist. Fucking on day 2, I remember I played for 30 minutes ranked Dragon Ball. I get out of the rank queue and I'm like, I can never play this game without this assist ever again. It's over. Like, I'm like, I legit cannot play the game without Roshi. It was that fucking goated. It was so good. I was like, I don't care if I suck with the character. Give me like the 3, 4, 5 months to get good with the character. I need the assist, man. I need that assist. There's no way the game is playable without this assist.
Yeah, Zero, super broken, but maybe not bannable. Probably not. To our next character, who is going to be Chun-Li from
2-frame jabs, baby. Woo!
Street Fighter 3. She's just good because her buttons are good. Like,
yeah, is it not Yun though? I guess it's like you're asking, is it a Lamborghini or a Ferrari?
medium kick of the god standing fierce, one of the best moves in the game, and what really takes her over the top is going to be her super. She can hit confirm into her super in a variety of different ways, does a ton of damage, allows you to get follow-up hits afterwards.
Yeah, it's a toss-up. Yeah. When people are going, is it not Yun? I'm like,
She does have one bad matchup. Maybe you could argue it's 5-5. Some people say it's a bad matchup against Yun. So that keeps her in check a tiny bit. But when I think of the spirit of this tier on the tier list, I'm thinking characters that shut down a lot of the tier.
So wait, does Yun have bad matchups?
Super frustrating character to fight.
Ooh,
oh my god. Look at that. The parry into jab into... I'm sorry, I'm watching this footage now and my mind is just blown. So yeah, Chun-Li from Thirst. Look at this is too good, bro. And the last character I wanted to put in the game-breaking tier, I already know this is the one that is going to get the most people mad at me. It's Melee Fox.
People are going to get mad. But he's spitting, actually. He's spitting, but does he have the right reasons?
Okay.
Also, HC should be here. Leffen got mad at this. Do we have to tweet? I want to see why.
Another game where I think there are several characters that could be argued for top 1. There's Marth, Jigglypuff.
Oh, if it's 11, he definitely said Martha's number 1.
Been getting more represented in tournaments, like Donkey Kong has really shown up a lot more in the past few years. Yoshi obviously is way more respected than he was many years ago.
Say it.
Characters that are just random and annoying, like Game & Watch as well, that you might run into. Fox does.
Nah, he didn't say it. He didn't say it. He didn't talk about the fucking GOAT right now. I watch a lot of Melee this year. And it's not because of DK. It's fucking Luigi.
That kind of height, by the way.
It's fucking Luigi. It's fucking Luigi. I never thought I'd get so fucking hype over Luigi, dude. Luigi is hype. Okay, look at this fucking combo. Platform cancel. Pop. RNG. Come on, man. And it's to try to get top 8. And he fucking pops off in the middle. And he has to go back. If you don't play this game, this is like... Oh my, I'm so glad he didn't do this to me, dude. This is the only thing. I used to play this game competitively. I did not know he could do this. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how you do this, but he can platform cancel and then like just not fall. I have no idea how this works. This is the first piece of Melee tech that I didn't understand. And I stopped playing this game in like 2013. But also, he didn't say the reason why Fox is top 1.
The fact that he also just has a really annoying laser that racks up huge amounts of damage. Yeah, he's a crazy character. He's like the meme of this game, Fox only final
Come
destination.
on, you're so
whatever,
close.
sure.
The reason why Fox is actually top 1 is because all the rules are balanced around Fox. That's why he's top 1. That's the actual reason why he's top 1. That is the truth about this game, is that the game's rule set is all balanced around him. I'll give an even easier example. I was going to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you some fucking forbidden footage, actually. This is my first winners finals in my entire life. I'm like 16 years old in this. It's game 5, and I play Marth, okay? This is all the info that you get. If you don't play this game, you might be like, you might not understand. But if you do play this game, you might be like, what the actual fuck? So this stage used to, when I was playing this game, you could pick a lot of stages as counterpick stage. So the way the game works is kind of like MOBAs. So this was a counterpick stage. So in this set, he counterpicks fucking Corneria on me. Notice how it's fucking less than 3 minutes and we're playing Marth Fox on Corneria. I lose. I definitely lose this. I go to FOD because that's my counterpick. I go to FOD. It's me. I went on FOD. That's the rules. That's the rules. I went on FOD. That's the rules. So it's 2-2 and he fucking goes to Onet. I'll never get this. He goes to Onet and when he says Onet, I'm like, wow, it's over. I'm like, wow, I fucking lose. I lose. He probably like, what, 3 stocks me? I forget. I'll tell you counterpicks that were actually legal when I'm playing. You could go to Rainbow Cruise. You can go to Peach's Castle. You could go to Corneria. You could play Poke Floats. My friend who also became one of the best multiple players in NA, he got this stage banned. Like, he specifically got this stage banned. And the problem is Fox doesn't have to fight you on any stage. He can just run and shoot lasers. You can't catch him. You just cannot catch him. So they had to, eventually, the current game is Battlefield, FD, Dreamland 64, FOD. I think, wait, Yoshi's Story, and then FOD and Pokemon Stadium are counterpicks. There are people who want Pokemon Stadium to be banned because Fox is too good on there too. The reason why most shit is banned in Smash is because of Fox. It's only once you're like, it's only once you do a bunch of toggles of turning shit off that you can start talking about characters actually fighting Fox. That's why he's actually top 1. You have to go on the character select screen. You have to go to a menu and turn a bunch of shit off to make it so Fox is not the best. Only reason we can even talk about Marth Fox being 6'4" Marth is because all this shit is banned.
From this point on, are banned
21 goes here.
They're just that good. So let's start talking about it here with Super Turbo Akuma.
That's the OG.
And we'll talk about HD Remix a little bit as well. So to start things off, Akuma is not a conventionally selectable character. He is a secret character. This was never intended to be a balanced character that, fits in with the rest of the cast. This is a broken character. So Akuma.
So broken, he doesn't have a portrait.
And what really makes him broken in this game is the air fireball. The game was just not balanced around a character having an air fireball. But naturally, when they released the sort of updated, rebalanced version of this game called HD Remix, the intent was to make Akuma more of a fair character, make him an actual character that is selectable, but they failed a little bit. Akuma was still broken in this game. When the game was brand new, they attempted to have Akuma be legal in tournaments, but very quickly, players like Damdai in particular was kind of famous for wanting to show everyone that Akuma should remain banned.
Loki wanted to do times somebody was like, this shit is broken, everyone was like, no, and then they proved it.
People are gonna get mad. I'm talking about Smash, but let's
you have to
Meta Knight a little.
Okay, Meta Knight, this is what I'll say about Meta Knight before he talks about Meta Knight. What the Dragon Ball players say about Lab Coat is actually Meta Knight. That's how I'll describe Meta Knight. These guys say about her, he actually is. I was there. I quit Smash because of him. He was banned. Wait, my bad. He was kind of banned. He was not totally banned. He was kind of banned.
He has techniques that are banned for being too good, like
many things are banned that you can't do.
Scrooging, where you fly under the stage to get to the other side, which he can do that to stall forever against a lot of characters who will just never be able to catch him. But all this combined with just how good he is as a character, his frame data is ridiculous, his mobility is like the best in the game, huge hitboxes on everything. Just get the life lead and like run down the clock forever. He's like the best character ever at doing that.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it. He's just Fox on crack. Like, all the rules have to be made around him and all that shit.
In Smash, Raw Meta Knight is super legendary for his brokenness, and so I had to include him on this tier.
It's also low-key pain because there are people who like legitimately love this game, but it's like Brawl has a lot of problems, but I feel like he's such a big issue that many of the things that people actually like about this game are just overshadowed by him existing.
Another character I'm going to include who might surprise some of you is Kakyoin. Am I
Nah, my stream chat was saying this from the beginning.
even pronouncing that right?
The thing about him, I wonder if he's going to talk about this, but this character is such a good fighting game story, you know, because it took a really long time for people to figure this out, and people like that.
I know some of you might expect the legendary bird Pet Shop to appear on this list, but would you believe that Kakyoin, the other banned character from this game, is often considered even better than Pet Shop, and you know, is generally the undisputed best character in Heritage for the future by today's standards. So why is Kakyoin so good? Well, he's got the normal stuff that makes a character good. Good movement, good damage, good normals, Okizeme, stuff like that. But he's also got one of the stupidest moves in fighting game history, which is his net. You can see it right there. He puts like a net on the screen, and if it hits you, you get stunned for a long amount of time. He can combo afterwards. He can have 3 of
to my understanding, it kind of took people a while for them to be like, wait, this shit is broken. Where Pet Shop was like the fast one.
these on screen.
To my understanding, if I'm wrong, correct me. Seems like this type of move is broken in fighting games in general, because Testament in ACR has webs. That shit is annoying as fuck. And Byakuya, that's the reason why he's good. And then this character, that's the reason why he's good.
And then the final banned character I want to talk about here is going to be Hilda.
Whoa, this is a good one to add on, actually. Okay, so to be fair, I'm sure there's many of you who are watching this who can think of characters that could be put in all of these tiers. But this is a really good one to end on. I'm going to let him explain this. I remember this too.
Hilda was actually banned in multiple regions for being too good. So she has a lot of stuff going for her. She has very long range, as you would imagine by the massive banner that she carries. But I think the most famous thing that she was banned for was her ability to ring out. So watch this. You can just land a hit from like many parts of the screen and just get a ring out. It turns out this isn't very fun.
Yeah. Basically, she could TOD you. You know, like the Soul Calibur stages kind of vary. I actually don't know in this game. I only played Soul Calibur 2. You know, like everyone, like every other fucking old man, I played Soul Calibur 2. But like, not all stages you can ring out off the top of my head, but like most. I don't know about 4, but like the thing is, she could just ring out from anywhere on hit. And this game, I'm assuming also is like SE2. This game has DI, like Smash. So like to get like a guaranteed combo, you also have to account for like DI, and like she does that too. I don't know how, but she does that too.
To just have like touch of death off of all kinds of hits in a game like this. We'll talk about that much these days. I do think that Hilda deserves a spot.
Dude, look at her win quote. She's like top 1 in this game, and she's like, "Do you know who I am?" Oh my god, bro.
Guys, we are not at the end of the tier list yet. There's one more thing that I wanted to include. Let's just shrink this.
He has to do it for the meme. He has to do it for the meme. You gotta talk about Ivan Ooze.
Because I want to talk about Kusoge tier, okay?
Wait, put HC here? Yes.
None of the stuff that exists in this game would work in any normal fighting game. We are completely off the charts here. Of course, the first character we have to include
he did the meme.
is Ivan Ooze.
I get it, though. I would do this, too, for the content.
I'm not going to say too much. He's another secret character in Power Rangers.
Has to be done.
Not normally selectable, but once you do select him, he is just completely game-breaking. His ability to fill the screen with projectiles, and most broken of all is that he can attack out of hit stun, meaning when he's being hit, he can do attacks.
I can't lie, I've never heard of this motherfucker. So this is like a old school, really, but this is like SRK meme. Someone made this video. It's a pretty entertaining video. They talk about why he's broken.
So it's like no matter what, you can't beat this guy, because if you ever just hit him, he'll just attack you while he's getting hit. Like nothing is
like Faust
safe against him. And yeah, he's got homing, tracking.
This is the main meme one. I think Uranus actually belongs here. Belongs here, parentheses, not memes, but we'll see.
And then another super famous Kusoge.
How does he do it?
Top tier.
How
Seylor
does he do
Uranus.
it? You know what's funny too? Without knowing the characters, because someone asked me about the game, who I would play. When the game started to get popular, I'm like, okay, 3 characters. I'd play Jupiter, or Pluto, or Uranus. And when I said I'd play Uranus, they were like, and I was like, dude, I don't even know how good characters are, dude. I don't even know how good characters are. I'm just playing my waifus, bro.
From Sailor Moon S on the SNES, the Arc System Works fighting game. She's got like a full screen dash that's like instant. She's got an infinite. She's got a command throw. Oh, okay. You just got one hit. You're dead. Dash into.
They modded her out of the game?
Is so
They modded her out of the game? Real? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. We gotta talk about that.
What a character. Obviously, she belongs in the highest tier. I wanted to include a character that I haven't covered on my channel before, you know.
Who could it possibly be? He needs to mix it up because he did. I'm not gonna say Uranus is a meme, but Ivan Ooze is definitely a meme. Who could possibly go? It's time for
These
HC.
guys are, everyone knows about.
It's time for HC.
The last character I wanted to include, it's Ned Flanders from The Simpsons Wrestling.
I've actually heard about this though. I've heard about this.
So, you know, this is not exactly a beloved fighting game, The Simpsons Wrestling, but I think the most famous thing about this game is just how good Flanders is. I mean, it's a little bit unfair because not only is he fighting you, but you're literally fighting God at the same time that you're fighting Flanders. He has attacks where he calls down lightning from above, which will interrupt you even if you're
Dude, the game's animations, bro.
comboing him. The lightning will come down and get him. He can throw Bibles at you that like home in on you. And probably the most ridiculous thing of all is that even if you're winning, if you're beating Ned Flanders and yeah, you go in and you pin him, he just gets back up. He has the power of God and anime on his side. He revives like a Gil in Third Strike, I guess. So you have to beat him twice. In addition to, you know, having very high damage on his attacks. Again, his lightning special move is just ridiculously broken.
The game looks so ugly.
It OTGs, it interrupts combos, it tracks you anywhere on screen. What do you guys think? I think there's going to be a lot of disagreement in the...
Fun video though. Honestly, fun video, but there's so, you know, this is what I like about topics like this. You could make a massive chart of this. You could make such a huge chart of this. Such a huge chart. No one remembers Epion from Endless Duel. You talk about Gundam? I mean, some of them are here. Like, Kakuin's here, ST Akuma's here, Hilda's here, Meta Knight's here, Fox is here. For example, HC's not here. Mitsu's not here. Actually, no, Mitsu's not better than... Yosuke is better, actually. Yosuke is definitely better than Labcoat. Carl's better than Labcoat. Bayo's better than Labcoat. You know, it would be fun to do this. I'll do this with games that I've played. But yeah, I thought this was a good video. Fun video.